Welcome back to the Paranormal State, Washington, and UFO UAP. With Makāula Nakae, a lifelong experiencer and ET contactee since 1990. Today's episode, A Strange Harvest, Linda Moulton Howe. In the world of ufology and paranormal phenomena, investigative journalist Linda Moulton Howe stands as the most prominent and enduring figure working in the field from the 1980s to the present day. I still vividly remember the absolute shock of watching her groundbreaking documentary on cattle mutilations broadcast during prime time, which completely intertwined the mystery of livestock anomalies with the broader narrative of UFOs and non-human encounters. Today, in 2026, the specific cultural focus on cattle mutilations has largely receded, replaced instead by official government, UAP disclosure, and congressional hearings. Let's trace the journey from the chilling revelations of A Strange Harvest to the modern landscape of disclosure. Linda Moulton Howe, a profile. Linda Moulton Howe, born January 20th, 1942, is an American investigative journalist, documentary filmmaker, and prominent ufologist. Education: she earned her Bachelor of Arts in English Literature from the University of Colorado in 1965 and a master's degree in communication from Stanford University in 1968. Early career and environmental journalism. Before shifting her focus to high strangeness, Howe worked in television news and documentary production. From 1978 to 1983, she served as the director of special projects at KMGH-TV in Denver, Colorado. Her early work focused on environmental science, public health, and energy issues, earning her regional Emmy recognition and Colorado's Florence Sabin Award. Books and platforms. She is the author of several books, including An Alien Harvest and Glimpses of Other Realities, and runs the science and environment news website Earthfiles.com. She appears widely as a guest speaker, podcaster, and contributor on programs such as Ancient Aliens, A Strange Harvest. A Strange Harvest is a landmark 1980 investigative television documentary produced by Howe. First broadcast on a Denver CBS station, it brought widespread public attention to the baffling phenomenon of cattle mutilations. The phenomenon, the documentary investigated reports of livestock, primarily cattle, found dead under unusual circumstances across the American heartland and western states. Carcasses were typically reported as bloodless, with certain soft body parts such as ears, eyes, tongues, jaws, sex organs, and rectums cleanly removed as if by surgical instruments, often without leaving tracks or signs of struggle. The investigation. Howe examined over 1,000 animal mutilation cases and interviewed ranchers, law enforcement officers, veterinarians, and investigators. Her work earned her a regional Emmy Award. The hypothesis, through her investigations, which expanded into her 1989 book An Alien Harvest, Howe concluded that the precision of the cuts pointed toward an unexplained intelligence. She proposed that the mutilations were linked to extraterrestrial or non-human entities, harvesting genetic material alongside suspected government or covert cover-up elements. Conventional views. While Howe highlighted anomalous characteristics, official inquiries such as an FBI investigation in the late 1970s, as well as veterinary pathologists, offered conventional explanations. Skeptics attribute the condition of the carcasses to predator activity, scavenger behavior, and natural decomposition processes, like bacterial bloating and livor mortis. The evolution of Linda Moulton Howe. Howe's professional trajectory spans over 5 decades, marking a distinct evolution from mainstream environmental journalism into a foundational figure of modern ufology. The 1970s to early 1980s, before investigating anomalous phenomena, Howe established herself as a credible mainstream broadcast journalist. Her early reporting centered on hard science, such as documentaries on urban smog, poison in the wind, alternative energy, fire in the water, and water contamination, and radioactive water. Her transition occurred in 1979 to 1980, when she began looking into unexplained livestock deaths. The late 1980s to 1990s, with the release of A Strange Harvest and Alien Harvest, Howe's investigative scope shifted permanently to fringe science and covert operations. She expanded her focus to encompass human abduction narratives, secret government alien agreements, and underground military bases. Throughout the 1990s, she published her 2-volume series Glimpses of Other Realities, cementing her role as an investigative archivist of close encounters and military whistleblowers. During this era, she became a primary fixture of late-night paranormal broadcasting, notably on Coast to Coast AM. The 2000s to 2010s. As traditional television production evolved, Howe transitioned her investigative output to digital platforms. In 2007, she established Earthfiles.com and launched a companion YouTube channel. Her subjects broadened to explore complex geometrical crop formations, compiled in her 2002 book Mysterious Lights and Crop Circles, as well as advanced propulsion physics, plasma phenomena, and ancient history. She also became a recurring expert contributor to Ancient Aliens. Present day in her current broadcasts on Earthfiles, Howe's lens has adapted to the era of government-acknowledged UAPs. Her recent reporting covers congressional UAP hearings, Pentagon whistleblower claims, transmedium unidentified submerged objects, USOs, exoplanet telemetry, and the intersection of artificial intelligence with anomalous research. Across her decades-long evolution, Howe transitioned from a conventional science reporter documenting earthly ecosystems into a persistent chronicler of humanity's interaction with non-human intelligence, consciousness, and the unknown margins of the cosmos. To be continued. Watch and listen. Watch the cinematic video trailer. Listen to the full podcast now. Explore the archive Cosmic Awakening Volume 1, 1991, Peru, Journey into the Unknown. Sacred Valley of the Incas. Volume 2, Ascension 2012, The Golden Alchemy. Part 3, The First Contact, The Paranormal State. Join the journey. New episodes drop periodically. Each chapter delivers a tight, hyper-focused 10 to 30-minute hit of real-life experiences, perfect for your daily plunge into consciousness exploration. Subscribe to support your inner development. Thumbs up to help push our channel through the algorithm. Comment below. Share your thoughts on today's episode.